The point is, I was telling a story. I was in the middle of a story. I got cut off. Anyways, so I was in Phoenix. Fell off of a ladder. Hit my head. I always hit the same eye. This eye is always the eye that gets hit. Never this eye. So I go in, they say, due to the fact that you fell from such a certain height, it's obligatory that we give you a CAT scan, make sure you don't have like a fractured skull or bone in your brain or something. Morning. Really good. So I went in. The nurses were so sweet and so cute. Morning. I get my CAT scan. And they were like, they told me two things. They were like, your CAT scan, there might have been more than two things. But all I remember is two things. This was 2023, I think. Yeah, 2023, right around Easter. Right after Easter. I had just come from my Navajo's teepee peyote ceremony birthday party for his grandson. Anyways, and I was back in Phoenix, fell off a ladder, hit my head, go to the hospital, bling, bang, 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 bang. They're giving me. Hello. Are you waiting for an Uber?
Yeah.
Okay. I hope you got it called ahead of time. Sometimes they take a half hour to get.
1 minute away, so.
Perfect.
Not too bad. Yeah, I saw the other day. It takes a while for them to get here.
I always tell people, get your Uber a day ahead of time if you're trying to catch a flight. Because
I'm not in a rush. I'm just off to a car rental place.
Oh, a car rental place? How long are you here in town for?
I'm actually driving up from here to Grand Canyon the next few days, and then
Good.
returning on Friday afternoon.
Good. I tell everybody, if you're going to be in Tucson, get a car rental.
It's just easier.
It's easier. Because the Ubers take forever to get anywhere.
Yeah.
It's like a stretched out spot, you know. It's not like anybody's right around the corner.
And it's not too busy with traffic that you got.
Right. Exactly. Is that your Uber? No. That's the one. Sorry, I had to play. You too. Here, let me give you a hand. Where's home? Enjoy your journey. Have fun.
You're just picking up 3 people in 5 minutes.
Phenomenal. You parked in just the right spot.
All right.
Yeah, I hadn't even gotten anywhere with the story. They came back, they told me, they go, all right, some interesting things in your CAT scan. You don't have an aneurysm, but you do have a nodule on your lung. Now granted, I used to smoke fucking drugs. And every time I was done smoking drugs, my left lung would hurt. So I was like, is it this lung? They were like, yeah. I was like, I knew it. Turns out, the nodule on the lung was the valley fever that I had just contracted, and and that's how it starts. So it had nothing to do with my prior drug use. And that's just extra details. But I digress. And then they go, oh, and something else more interesting. You have a metal ball in your eyebrow. And I was like, right here? And I can feel it. I try to get other people to grab it all the time, but they're like very hesitant and tenuous about like grabbing another person's skin and pulling on it, but like it doesn't hurt. Like, if you just grab and you feel around, there's a metal ball in there. And everybody goes, oh, you got shot by a pellet. No, I didn't get shot by a pellet. I would remember getting shot by a pellet. I imagine I would remember getting shot by a pellet. And if it happened when I was a kid to the point where I don't remember it, I would remember feeling this. I didn't start feeling this until early 20s. I was probably about 22 when I noticed it. I was probably about 22 one day. I noticed there's a ball right here. And I thought it was because I had gotten punched in the eye in good fun. It was, a boxing match between friends. It wasn't a real fight with any kind of antagonism. We were like, let's fight. And we fought. It was like, round one, fight. And he got me good. Right in the eye. Sliced my eye open. I thought, maybe like he chipped a chunk of like my orbital socket bone, whatever you call that, off, and it's floating in there. Or maybe it's scar tissue. Or maybe it's just like cartilage or something, some kind of cyst. But no, it's metal. And the lady goes, it's metal. She goes, how'd you get metal in your eye? I go, I don't know. I go, you're telling me that this is metal? She goes, yeah, it's metal. I go, don't make me say it. She goes, what? I said, alien implant, obviously.